Good morning. This morning we are in John 17, and I have to tell you, I got tickled when I was reading this morning because this is the chapter where Jesus begins to pray for his disciples and for those that God has given to him. He's getting ready to go to his Father, and so he begins to pray for the disciples. And as I was reading it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what my mom, when my mom and dad, they pastored, and when my mom would encounter a prayer warrior and they would pray for her, she'd be like, oh, they just laid a prayer on me. And I knew what that meant. I knew that meant she felt like that they had heard from the Lord, that they had some wisdom, some insight, and she had felt the presence of the Holy Spirit as they prayed for her. And that is exactly what I feel when I read John 17, because he is praying for those that he loves. And in the passages, if you read all the way through it, he says, Father, I'm praying for those that you have given me. While I was here, I protected them and I watched over them. Now I'm paraphrasing. He said, but Father, while I was here, I watched over them and I protected them, and not one was lost except for the son of destruction, talking about Judas. But he says, I am coming to you, and they still have to stay in this world. So Father, I'm asking that you protect them. I'm asking that you watch over them just as I have done while I was here. And his prayer just goes on. It's just beautiful. If you would take some time today and read chapter 7. He says, sanctify them in the truth. Yeah, your word is truth. Just as you commissioned and sent me into the world, I have also commissioned and sent them. And then over here in verse 24 says, Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, may be with me where I am. He's going, okay, Lord, I love these people that you've given me. I'm not praying for the world right now, Lord. Father, I am praying for them, because I want them to come and be with me. Just as I'm coming to you, I want them to come and be with me. And I want you to know today that same message still stands. That same heart's desire, that same heart posture that Jesus carried, that took him to the cross to prepare a way for us to come and be with him, is still there. You have a great high priest. You have a great high priest, and he's waiting on us. And so this week, as we celebrate and are crushed by the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, it would be my hope that you would understand how much he loved you, how much he loves you, that he would intercede for you before he ever even went to go and be with the Father again. He was praying for you, and he's praying now. At least that's what I believe. He ever liveth to make intercession for you and for me. Read chapter 17 this week. Read chapter 17 today. Find out the prayers that Jesus has prayed to cover his disciples and to cover you. God bless you.